What impact does a negative person have on you? Do you spend a significant amount of your time complaining about them? Do you repeat the conversation in your mind over and over again? Do you feel strong emotions and experience high levels of discomfort at the mere thought of facing them again? The more time you spend thinking, complaining, and agonizing over the negative person, the more power you allow them to claim over your life. Negativity can be contagious. It may not be obvious at first, but it's easy to get trapped into a negative person's way of thinking if you're not careful around them. Left unhandled, the cynical, gloomy, and defeatist behavior can emotionally drain you, impact your productivity, and turn you into the very person you hated at first. Now, you can't eliminate all the negative people in your life, but you can certainly learn to work with them. Here are the 6 strategies you can use to deal with negative people. Number one, be secure. When you're confident about your own abilities, negative people may temporarily make you feel bad with their hurtful comments or cynical attitude, but they can't bring you down. The negative attitude is a reflection of their own insecurities and in no way limits what you can and cannot do. So, whenever you're extremely bothered by their behavior, remind yourself of all the things you can achieve with confidence, courage, and persistence. Number two, listen without judgment. When engaging with a negative person, don't make this mistake. Don't judge, criticize, or be opinionated. It will only worsen the situation. Instead, the moment you sense negativity, try to redirect the conversation by talking about the future and the steps they can take to make things better. For example, if they rant about how their boss makes their life miserable, ask about the steps they can take to make it better. If they blame another person for not getting the desired outcome, ask what they would do differently next time to achieve a better outcome. Number three, take control of your time. Conversations with a negative person often turn to rumination. Why did she say this? Does she not trust me? Why would he behave this way? Did I do something wrong for her to be so mean and negative towards my idea? Negative people consume so much of your mental energy that you fail to realize how much productive time you waste by lamenting their behaviors and actions even when they are not around. Giving them control over your emotions and thought process increases their power over the way you lead your life. You can diffuse and regain control of your time by catching your thoughts whenever they are structured around a negative person's behavior and consciously redirecting them towards purposeful action. Number four, act with intention, don't react. Never react to a negative person's negativity with a thoughtless response. Rather, carefully and tactfully handle them. By acting with intention, you diffuse their negativity and take away the power to impact you. Eventually, once they see that it doesn't impact you, they will learn to stop their rants and take them elsewhere. Number five, set boundaries. Brené Brown says, when we fail to set boundaries and hold people accountable, we feel used and mistreated. This is why we sometimes attack who they are, which is far more hurtful than addressing a behavior or a choice. Unless you're careful about the amount of negativity you're letting into your life, at some point it can get the better of you. To avoid it, limit your exposure to negativity by determining your tolerance level and staying within it. Set boundaries around what you permit and what is completely unacceptable. Let others know nicely and politely when they cross over these boundaries. Number six, accept responsibility. Finally, blaming the negative person will do you no good. Adopting a victim mentality will turn you into the very person you resented at first. Trying to fix a negative person won't be helpful either. You can't control others, but you can definitely control how you react to them and take responsibility for how you act around them. Ryan Holiday says, focusing exclusively on what is in our power magnifies and enhances our power. But every ounce of energy directed at things we can't actually influence is wasted, self indulgent, and self destructive. Focus on what's within your control and stop worrying about things you can't. Let's recap the 6 strategies. Number one, be secure. When you're secure about your own abilities and skills, a negative person cannot pull you down. Number two, listen without judgment. Listen intently and create opportunities to shift from a problem to a solution mindset. Number three, take control of your time. Consciously prioritize how you spend your time. By investing in constructive action, you can take away their power to eat up into your productive time. Number four, act with intention. The less impact they have on you, the less they'll be tempted to share their rant, cynicism, and defeatist behavior with you. Number five, set boundaries. Set boundaries to continue being effective. No one can tolerate extreme negativity without being affected. Know your limits. Number six, take responsibility. Finally, shift from blaming the other person to taking responsibility for your reaction. You can't change the other person, but you can certainly change how you act around them. If you like this video, don't forget to comment and subscribe. Thanks for watching.